Yes, y'all. So, DJ Klyph right here. Welcome to the neighborhood, KZME 107.1 FM. Just thrilled to have the opportunity to talk to a man who's been doing it for a minute. You know him as the official DJ for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Yeah. DJ
O.G. man, thank you so much for just
man, it's my pleasure, brother. Thank you for having me.
Oh, for sure. So, man, we doing this on site. We out here at the Platinum Mixlab, man, and just another opportunity of DJ O.G. representing.
Just another layer, man. I'm really excited actually about the Platinum Mixlab. Getting started DJ School is what it is, and you know, it really got started by, you know, my man Ali, who owns the Platinum record store downtown Portland, who wanted to create a school that helped kind of pass on the legacy of what DJing is all about, particularly because we're in the world of digital stuff and a lot of people kind of get into the shortcut of music, and so we wanted to kind of bring it back to the foundation for those DJs who really want to get serious and understand and lay a respectful foundation to the art, and being able to pass on the things that we've learned, the skills that we've learned over years. I've been a DJ for over 20 years, and so now having a format to be able to pass on all the knowledge and experience through music that I've experienced to the younger generation, and say, okay, if you want to do it right, let's start from the foundation, and then once you get the foundation laid out there, then the technology part is just going to be that much more easier to navigate through.
No doubt. I mean, and that's it's one of the things that we often talk about, sort of teaching the history of where it all started, where it all came from. Yeah, exactly. I think it's cool that you know, both in doing the art and recording, that folk have all these opportunities to do, you know, go in the garage and, you know, make an album.
Yeah.
But, you know, just putting in work. And so, like you said, you've been doing this for 20 plus?
Yeah, long time, man.
Okay. So for those who don't know, I mean, talk a little bit about how you got started.
I grew up in Los Angeles, California, actually from the city of Watts.
Okay.
And actually I got started DJing, man, by fluke.
Okay.
Honestly, I was always that dude in the neighborhood that had all the cassette tapes. I love music. My father was a musician, and so I always had music of some sort, from gospel to you know, R&B, old school, and so I always had music. So people would always come to me and say, hey, you know, can you put together some music for me? You know, I got a party, and not even like DJing music, but just can you record some music on a tape for me? Right. And so it started off doing that, and I remember when I got my first dual cassette player, and I used to sit there and strategically like try to blend music from cassette. I'll link another cassette to it, and I started doing that because, you know, living in the hood, I didn't have my mom didn't have no money to buy me turntables and stuff like that, and you know, much less records, and so I just started doing that. And then I remember when I got my summer job, and I just started saving. I was like, man, when hip hop hit the scene, I was like, man, I started seeing DJs, you know, in hip hop, and I was like, man, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. So I just, man, got a summer job and just started stacking, cutting lawns and everything, saving up until I was able to get my first turntables. And I was lucky enough to have somebody that was connected in the music industry, so they would get me records, and I used to practice with records that didn't even make any sense with each other. And then started doing that, then started collecting. And, you know, started DJing, like, you know, house parties, doing that. And then I started doing a lot of parties for, like, nonprofit, you know, and doing stuff for kids. And then when I moved up here to Portland and stuff, I kind of took a break for a minute.
Yeah.
And then got into the community a whole lot here in the Portland area. And then I started taking my music and using it as a tool for kids, saying, hey, if you get good grades this month, I'm going to do a party at your school. I remember Whitaker Middle School.
Yeah.
And I'll do parties, and then from there, it kind of word start passing out, you know, hey, you know, there's this DJ who's working in the community, and then I end up landing my first show with Run DMC and Naughty by Nature.
That's what's up.
The rest is history.
Yeah.